Hello guys, welcome back to Keg Man Plays, and this is my final episode in charge of Praiense. The save is now going to go to another manager after this final game here against Vizela. The next manager in charge will be KyleXFM. There will be links in the description below as to find his channel, and yeah, hopefully he can continue the success that we have brought to this club already. So, I want to look at a few things before we get into this game, because there's a few things we want to look at, mostly our profile. So, when we took over, we had a few things set quite high. Technical and mental have increased. I think attacking's increased by 1, defending's increased by 1. I believe some of these over here may have improved as well, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Our reputation is now 1.5 stars. I believe we were 1 star, or maybe even half a star when we first got here. And we are still studying for our Continental A, which is not too bad. Obviously, it takes a year to get your Continental A, so that's fine. Player career stats. We'll have a look at the career stats. We've played 41 games currently. Obviously, we've got today's game to go for. 100 goals in those 41 games. Was conceded 36, which means a 64% goal difference. Well, 64 goal difference plus 64. We've had a 73% win percentage. We've only lost 5 Series 6 games, drew 5 out of those, which is pretty fucking good. League promotions 1, total fees paid at Asian 20.5, highest fee paid 2 grand. We have made a permanent signing for next season. That's Hwang Mun Ki. I have paid 1,500 for him, which I think is not too bad a deal. He's going to be on about £825 a week, which is a bit more than I wanted to pay, but I accidentally left the director of football in charge of contract negotiations, otherwise I would have got it a lot lower. Perez has signed a new contract. I'm trying to get a few other players to sign contracts as well. I'm probably going to leave the majority of this down to Kyle, so we can see where he wants to go with the squad. If we go to the valuations, I would probably recommend... I've asked to see if we can get some mouse on a permanent transfer. It's not going to happen. Perez is obviously there. Bettina has been offered a new contract. Kiko probably should get offered a new contract. I believe he should be. Fernandez, I believe, has signed a new contract. 2021. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I think he has. Buba yet to sign. Cristiano Magina has signed. Breno I've not asked yet. This Fernandez I've not asked yet. Or was it this Fernandez I did ask? No, it was this Fernandez who has got a contract. This Fernandez does not. At least I don't think he has. Contract info. It is a full time. Okay, maybe he has. I'm not sure. If we go to the homepage again, we can see that our top goal scorer this season is Cristiano Magina. Vitina there had the highest average rating. He also had the most assists. Kiko with the best pass completion, most player of the match awards, five player of the match awards each for Vitina and Eugenio Fernandez. Perez was our dirtiest player on the pitch, and Kamara got himself a red card as well. So yeah, it's been okay. Job security's dipped down a little bit. I don't know why, but it has. I've not made any more board requests. The financial side of things, like I say, we can play around with that now. We could do that. Okay. I'm not going to touch that just now. I'm going to leave that down to Kyle to have a look at. So, Kyle, if you wanted to, you've got £1 million to play with. I will just say, though, that we don't have £1 million here to play with. So just bear that in mind, okay? Because we will want to do things going forward. Even though I'm not in charge, I still want to see this club do well. I would like to see some things happen. I'd like to see facilities improved. I'd like to either buy or get a new stadium. All things I would like to see happen. Anyway, we're going to go into this final game. The final game of my tenure against Vizela. Am I confident? Sort of. Players have been in full training. I've kind of worked around these a little bit. I've given them, as you can see here, we've actually got full training here. Been getting them to attack on the wings. Try to give them as much rest as I could. Needed to get match tactics in there. Try to give them as much rest as I could before this game. But here we go. Match preview. Vizela are the favourites. Mohamed Silla is away on international duty. João Coito is suspended. Vasco Goulart is out with pulled ankle ligaments. So, how does that make things look for us then? Because I don't have any more homegrown at club players if he is injured. We'll bring Aurelio in. What does that mean? Okay. I literally have one player available. So how does that work out for us then? If I do quick pick, who do we have here? Martins. Okay, Barbosa apparently is a homegrown player. Did not realise that. Right, okay. I do believe he is dog shit though. So do we have a full complement on the bench? I would like to bring Pascual onto the bench ahead of Fernandez. Do like Fernandez, but needs to be done. Back line is looking right. Yeah, wonderful. So I forgot about Barbosa. I was shitting a brick there for a minute. I really was. I was like, well, this save's over because I can't do anything. Right. Submit the team. Yes. Proceed to match. Might be worth having a little look, see if there's any homegrown at club players out in the world that might want to come back. Great opportunity to show all the pundits they've been right to back you up. Only a few players interested in that. Passionate spent a lot more to come. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to just had a missed phone call. I'm going to respond to that very, very quickly. One of those things. So, get us with the throw-in. And there we go. Rafa. Was that a Vitinha shot? Sorry about that. It's completely well, I'm not paid, so I don't really care if it's unprofessional. Key. Rafa gets the corner kick. Safe hands. So, inspired by the feedback, Praiense. Rafa with the goal kick. And Simos gets there. Kamara. Can he beat his man? Gets an early cross in. Magina on the end of it. Test the goalkeeper somehow with that. Has gone out for another corner. Here is Key. Swings it in. Magina. Simos. Dispossessed by Faria. Finds Ribeiro. It's a long ball forward. Borges. Will he get a cross in? I believe he will. Good tackle there, or block, shall I say, by Diogo Careca. Yeah, we'll change to that. I like to play short passing play. Maya making sure the ball doesn't go past him. Right, can we get another shout in momentarily? We can. Show some passion. That is true. We are going to work the ball into the box. Hwangman Key has picked up a yellow card. We are sort of doing okay here. We haven't got the possession, but we've got more shots. Rafa, long ball forward. Ubiera gets his head to it, but Breno has picked up the loose ball. He's slow play right down here. He's inviting players to come to him. Plays it short to Simos, back out to Kiko, to Kamara, to Key. Key plays it centrally to Fatinha. Long ball to Perez. Can he beat this man and get a cross in? No, he plays it centrally to Fatinha. Fatinha, short to... Oh. That was the worst decision, Fatinha. Should have had a shot. You know you've got it in there, to score from that distance. We've seen it on multiple occasions. So why didn't you just go for it? Get creative. Inspired by the feedback. Of course they are. They've got us in charge. We are inspirational to many people. Right. So, can't get any passion in. Key, the corner. Diego Careca puts it over, unfortunately. Goal kick to Vizela there. We are dominating with shots. I say dominating. There's not been huge amounts of shots, but they do have the possession. Perez plays it forward to Key. Kiko, long ball over the top of Magina. There's no one in the centre for him to cross to. He keeps hold of the ball. Squares it. Kamara. No, Kiko on the edge of the area. Can he shoot? He does shoot. It's gone out for another corner. Show some passion. Here's Key with the corner. Key swings it in. Foul. Clears it. Magina finds Key again. To Simos. Back into Kiko. Lays it into the middle of Fatina. Kiko. Why show me that highlight? Seriously. Fatina with the free kick. Kamara. Anyone? No, it's like watching pub football again. Right. Taking a knock. Well, I need you to stay on a little bit longer, Simos. Still don't know how to pronounce that name. Simoes. Well, you're going to have to wait till half time at least, mate, okay? Just how it is. Things will never be the same. I don't know. Sometimes things pop into my head and I do not know what I'm going on about. So, two of our midfielders now on yellow cards. Kamara and Hwang Mun Ki. Is that Hwang Mun or is that Hwang Mun? So if it's Monkey, it's going to be it. Okay. Key. Free kick. Anyone? Kamara. Yeah, Kamara, the weakest header you'll ever see, sends Praiense into half-time, probably, with a 1-0 lead. That is a piss-poor header, but it does beat the keeper. It doesn't matter as long as it goes in. Simaus has got a pulled groin. We are possibly going to take him off. He's at 71% now. I think he'll be fine. Should be able to run it off. He's got all summer to recover from this, so it's not like we've got fixtures after this, you know. Plus, after this game, he goes back. So I don't really care. He actually does go back to his parent club. So I don't care if he gets injured. Encourage players, give him a bit of a morale boost. Let's go with passionate. Still room for improvement. Did not really go down all too well. What about an assertive? There's a lot more to come from you. I upset Fatina, by the way, by putting in a permanent offer and signing Hwang Monkey. Unfortunately, he thinks that his position is at risk. And it may well be. I mean, I don't know who's going to be in charge next season. You know, actually, I do know who's going to be in charge next season. It's KyleXFM, as we've talked about. But I don't know if he's going to hold on to him. Like I say, he's played well for us. But Kyle may decide that, you know, he's not good enough to, you know, warrant a place in the first team. Unfortunately, Kyle may not necessarily have the funding or the cash to do anything about it. Fool here with the cross. Ribeiro doesn't beat Maya. Good man. Maya making sure that ball does not go into the Praiense net. Let's make those changes to deal with foul or fall. Is it fall? It must be fall. We'll get get creative off shortly. We are dominating with shots. We haven't got a possession. Is it worth risking it and going to very attacking? Because this, I mean, I don't know how this game will make things financially for the club. I'm assuming that the winner gets more money, because otherwise what is the point in playing the final? Both teams are already promoted. So I'm assuming from a financial standpoint we do want to win, but the pressure is off. So if we lose this, I'm not as concerned. Fernandez to Perez. Perez squares it into the middle to Kiko. Key back to Kiko. There was a lot of fucking around there. It was a good attempt, but there was a lot of fucking around there that shouldn't have happened. Key with the corner. Vitinha doesn't quite meet him. Kamara picks up the ball loose. Turns. Plays it back to Diego Carreca. Just don't give me highlights like that, for fuck's sake. It annoys me. I've also changed the name of the tactic to the ASIM This Works Damn It. I think that's now being made available on Steam as well. I think if you save a tactic, it publishes it to Steam. Here we go. Ribeiro. Lovely work. Maya. Good clearance, Breno. Only went as far as Borges. It's cleared again. Here we go. Simoas. Igor Rocha plays it into Tojo. We need to sign Tojo just because of his name. Babo. So yeah, I think if you do that, it is published to Steam. So if you look for that by name, you should be able to find it if you want to use this tactic for yourself. Because it quite clearly works to a degree, because otherwise we wouldn't have been 13 points clear at the top of the group. Just make sure you got the right players, of course. Perez, Kiko. Key plays it forward to Magina. And that is what I like to see. Just putting more pain on the opposition. Just every goal after this point, as long as they don't score, every goal after this point is just making our point for next season. I think that we need to make a substitution. I think that Nuno Esquerrao can come on for Fernandez. I think that Kiko can probably come off for Andre Martins too. And in a little while, we'll bring on Estevez for Perez. Alright, fired up by the feedback over there. We'll get one off in a minute. Get creative. Should we switch up to very attacking? Screw it, let's go to very attacking. Let's see if we can get another one past them. Esquerro to Magina, short to Perez. Perez plays it back to Vitinha. Finds Martins on the edge of the area. Is Martins going to have a go? He does go from distance. It wasn't a bad effort there. Was not a bad effort. Let's bring Estevez on for Magina. I know he's playing well, but Estevez, a few games he did play as a striker, he done pretty well. I would like to see a little touch of magic here from Estevez. See if he can score a goal. If he can, of course, I'll be very happy. I mean, I'm happy as it is. Estevez. Fala dispossesses him. Fala finds foul. Babbo, sorry. To Diaby. Diaby plays it out wide to Borges. Borges probably going to play a lofted ball over the top here. No. Plays it into Babbo. Babbo goes from distance. Probably the worst decision that he could have gone with. Let's concentrate. Igor Rocha clears it. Babbo clears it even further. Careca. But foul. Picks up the loose ball. He's looking for people. Found Babbo in space. Babbo plays it out wide to Kiros. Kiros looking for the cross. Doesn't quite manage it though, and Key has picked up the ball. And here comes the Praiense counter-attack. Estevez. He has a couple of men around him. Beats his first man. Plays it back to Esquerrao. But Esquerrao gets tackled by Babbo. And here comes Vizela counter with Corella. Corella puts a shot in, and it goes wide. The counter. They're all overwhelmed by this feedback. I don't get how. What's there overwhelming about that feedback? I don't know. Yawn counter. That's the first one of today's episode. Estevez, possibly the last player of the game here. Rocha clears it. And that is the full-time whistle. Praiense do go through champions. Yes, there we are. Lovely stuff. We end our season in charge on a high. Oh, no, don't give me this. Can I move this? I want to see. I can just barely see him now. I wanted to see our manager walking around the pitch. I just wanted to see. Can I do this? Yeah, there he is. Look at him. Yeah. There is the 7 foot 151 kilogram behemoth that is Calzas Quentas carrying his first trophy and only the second trophy in the history of Praiense. Happy stuff. Let's give a passionate well done, lads. And we'll end that team talk there as is. So, got an achievement for that, Unstoppable Force, which was team scored the most league goals over an entire season. Good stuff. We'll have a quick look through the inbox. Praiense received 600,000. So, and we've only paid out 45 grand to be shared between the players. Lovely stuff. The assignment there is complete. We are going to quickly do this. Reaction to the match, impact before the goal. Yeah, it's made half-time talk. Kamara was terrific. Recent reports seem keen on making. Yeah, I would love to make him a part. Well, I don't know. Won't be discussing because I don't know if Kyle will want to keep Yao Simais. He's okay. He's not bad at all. But I've been looking at not you. No, you're. Let's have a look. There was a couple of people I was scouting not long ago. Scouted. There was a Brazilian wingback. Might be at the top here. Where is he? Avner. So you've got this guy here, for example. So he's a left back. He's valued at 87,000. But he's 23. He's got some improvement to do. I mean, I'm just going to put in an offer anyway. Now you want that, and we will say that. Right, so, I mean, that is there for you there now, Kyle. If you want to sign Abner as a left back, you've got him there. Lucas Perry, again, okay for a goalkeeper. We do need a goalkeeper. Maya's been good this season, but he's not going to be good long term. So yeah, there's people to look at, and obviously the scouting range has been increased. A lot of Brazilians on this list, of course. Paulo Arantes as a right back. He's not a bad option. He's 32 though. But it's not down to me, is it? It's not down to me. It's down to the next manager. And I, for some reason, cannot change these, even though we do have a scouting budget to use. I don't know. Anyway, so £658,563, leaving this club in a fantastic position. If we quickly go ahead and look at the schedule for next season, you will see. Where is it? There we go. That there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wonderfully named friendly cups for KyleXFM to gain a bit more cash. I'm predicting there being about, I mean, what did we have? 350,000 was it for our four cups? So, close to £1 million there to work with, hopefully. So yeah, there we have it. My tenure is over. Don't forget to check out KyleXFM's channel, subscribe, and you'll get notifications as to when the next episode of this Hot Seat Save is coming out. I have been the Keg Man. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.